good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for always subscribing. Here's the new logic. If you just watched this video for the first time, just make it a point to subscribe, because when you subscribe, anything new that we actually upload and post, you always be the first people to get a notification when you upload something new. So I wanna first of all say thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed. Those of you who are just watching us for the first time, just make it a point to subscribe, because when you subscribe, anything new that comes up, you always be the first person to get a notification when we get something new. Yeah, I want to welcome you, all of you guys, those who are watching us in Uganda and those who are watching us outside Uganda. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for always following our YouTube channel. It's Dero Live, just like the way you see. It's DERO, then the word live. Yeah, man, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for always following our content. Share, like, comment, and spread the love. Today we are going to talk about something very simple. It's basically about peace. In Uganda, as we talk now, we are in an era where we are in a political tension. Everyone has a political party that they support. Uganda is in what we call a multi-party dispensation, where everyone is entitled to support any political party for as long as the ideology of that party is well understood to that person. But one thing I want to talk about, it is simple. My message today is going to be simple. It's about peace, because when you try to, we are just left with 9 days to elections. But when you try to see the environment where we are now, people hate each other, people are fighting each other simply because we all have different political parties. I agree, we have different political parties simply because we are in a multi-party dispensation. We have different parties in Uganda. For instance, someone is supporting NRM, someone is supporting FDC, we have DP people, we have NUP, and so many other political parties. Not everyone is going to support NRM, not everyone is going to support NUP, not everyone is going to support DP or any other political party. But at the end of the day, your neighbor could be supporting NRM and you're supporting FDC or any other party. But that shouldn't be a yardstick of you guys fighting, because when you fight each other, elections will soon end. What kind of neighborhoods will you have? Will you have people you're fighting with all the time just because you support different political parties? Will you have a neighbor you don't talk to simply because you support different political parties? Will you have a neighbor you don't associate with because he supports a different political party? The answer is a no. But the politics which we have in Uganda, we are spreading a politics of hate, because I belong to a certain political party and my neighbor belongs to a certain political party. We must be at war. That's not right. We are all Ugandans. If you support different political parties, I want you guys to know there is life after politics, because this political business is soon ending. 14 this Jan, we are going to elect presidents, we are going to elect members of parliament, but I want you to imagine life after elections. The person you're supporting may not give you salt. The person you're supporting may not give you a simple loan. The person you're supporting may not help you at a time when you need him or her, especially when you have a problem, maybe at night, but your neighbor can help you out. So before you start fighting because of politics, because of politicians, think about life after politics. Think about life after elections, because elections are soon ending. But when they end, who are you going to associate with? Are you going to meet President Museveni all the time? Are you going to meet Bobby Wine all the time? Are you going to meet Patrick Oboy all the time, or Mao? Will you share your problems to him all the time? Will you share your problems to those members of parliament you're fighting for? My thinking tells me a no. So, how I wish we understand politics as politics, because if I'm a politician and if you support a politician and I support a different politician, yes, I agree, because we all have different ideologies we believe in. If I believe in a different political ideology, that it does not mean we have to be at war. You get my point? We don't have to be at war. So my brothers and sisters who are watching me right now, and those who will watch this video later, my message is simple: let's spread peace. Because the biggest problem we'll get is when you cannot even talk to your neighbor. Is when you cannot even talk to your wife. We've even reached an extent where if you are in the same house with your wife, but because you support different political parties, you cannot sit and solve issues amicably because you belong to different parties. That means your house has to be at war. No. I totally disagree with you guys. I request you from the bottom of my heart as a concerned Ugandan, because I believe I have a platform where I can share some of my ideas. I believe, someone is calling me. Okay. I believe if we are building a Uganda for our grandchildren, it has to be stable politically. So I call upon all of you guys, let's spread peace. Let's love one another. We are all Ugandans. We don't have to hate each other simply because of politics. We don't have to fight each other simply because of politics. My other message goes to Ugandans who actually support candidates. If you see that the candidate you support is not well handled by security, you don't have to provoke the security guys because they are armed. I don't know why people cannot even understand that. The person you are trying to provoke is armed. You don't even have a knife. You don't even have a knife. But then you want to attack someone who has a gun. The Bible talks about Galatians. At times I'm even tempted to say, who bewitched you, you foolish Galatians? Because you love someone from the bottom of your heart. That one does not mean it will stop security forces from arresting someone you support or someone you believe in. If someone has been arrested or if any injustice has been done to a candidate you support, why do you have to attack police officers? If they attack you, let me say yes, if they attack you, do you have to attack them? Do you have a gun? Do you have tear gas? What do you have? What do you have? All you have is your oxygen. All you have is your life. Why don't you keep it? Why don't you fight in the box, in the ballot box? Because it is more powerful than a gun. A ballot box is more powerful than a gun. Instead of fighting instead of going physical with the security officer who is armed, fight in a box. Give that vote to a person you feel fits you and the person you understand. But the tendency of you guys fighting with security officers has to stop. I speak this as a Ugandan. I speak this as a journalist who has witnessed several occasions, people, young people, my age, above and below, fighting police officers. It's not good. Some of you may attack me and even abuse me, but I need to speak the truth. There is a saying in Luganda, nti emiti emito gye gigumiza ekibira. Kati emiti emito bwe banagissaawa kibira kinaabeera kitya? I'm talking about Uganda. So in everything we do, let's spread peace. Let's love one another. We are all Ugandans. We don't have anything where we don't have anywhere where we can go apart from being in Uganda. Why do you make your parents cry at a very tender age? Why do you make your parents cry? Why do you make your newly wedded wives widows? So think about it. Elections are on the way. Go in those boxes and vote whoever you feel is fit to be your leader. And the other thing, don't vote because they've given you money, because I don't think that money will be enough to sustain you in the next 5 years. I don't think that half kilo of meat will sustain you. I don't think those t-shirts you're given will sustain you. Vote someone who is capable of being a leader, not someone. Don't vote because of peer pressure or out of influence, because your girlfriend is supporting someone, I also need to support that person because someone is supporting. No. Be you and go and vote the person you feel is fit to be your leader. And after, let's keep peace and wait for the Electoral Commission to declare who will be the winner and who will be the president and members of parliament. Otherwise, I love you so much. I thought it was wise to share with you this simple message to every one of you. I know some of you watch this message later, but make sure that you spread it to so many people as you can. It is a simple message from me to you, because I know if Uganda is at peace, everyone is at peace. If Uganda is at peace, development is assured. If Uganda is at peace, good education is assured. If Uganda is at peace, everything is assured. I love you. Don't forget to share this message.